Hi, I'm Dr. Gabrielle Hodson, a professional nutritionist with a PhD in nutritional, medical, and environmental anthropology. I am the owner of Hodson Custom Diets, with more than 35 years of nutritional research experience, greater than 18 years of teaching experience, and the former director of plastination at the National Museum of Health and Medicine in Washington, D.C. As the director of plastination, I was responsible for the largest exhibit of birth defects in the world. I soon learned that a healthy newborn is indeed a miracle. As my career progressed, I had the opportunity of living among the Otomi in the deserts of Mexico. I studied the reproductive behaviors of these charming native women and their babies, and became an expert in human milk, the perfect food for the growing human baby. Upon returning to the United States, I continued with my teaching career, struggling with the challenges of teaching my students the benefits of a whole food plant-based diet. This is a picture of one of my organic salads with mung bean sprouts, homemade whole wheat bread, with freshly picked organic apricots from my garden. But my students continue to choose to eat artificial fast foods instead of embracing this kind of diet. The memories of my experiences working with Dr. Caldwell B. Esselstyn at the Cleveland Clinic strengthened my conviction to continue teaching this message to my students. Dr. Esselstyn is now a world-renowned physician and author, but we always thought of him affectionately as Essie. Dr. Esselstyn operated on my thyroid cancer, sparing my thyroid gland and saving my life as a younger woman. In his books, Forks Over Knives, he says, "Some people think the plant-based whole foods diet is extreme. 500,000 a year will have their chest opened up and a vein taken from their leg and sewn onto their coronary artery. Some people would call that extreme." Children today are growing up in a very toxic world, introduced to thousands of processed food choices at an extremely young age as they grow up. They encounter confusing fad diets and disturbing news of pollution and chemical additives that will most likely make them sick. Teens experience acne, anxiety, eating disorders, suicidal thoughts, identity crises, and the symptoms of numerous diseases to come, with a looming prospect of pain and suffering as they grow old. What if we could change this picture? What if disease and suffering was not inevitable? What if we could have strong bodies, happy families, a zest for life, and the expectation of a future life filled with abundant health? What if a perfect food supplement could be created with the perfect combination of micronutrients, the perfect quantity of micronutrients, and in the perfect form? The exciting news is that this perfect food supplement has now arrived. Tonight, I want to talk with you about this perfect food supplement, MMF, or Military Micronutrient Formulation. The story of MMF really began on 9/11. Realizing that we were involved in a completely different kind of war with previously unknown health threats, the top brass of the military asked a team of expert scientists, physicians, and clinicians who had been working with antioxidants and micronutrients for more than 90 years of combined research. Is it possible to protect our soldiers against ionizing radiation, extreme oxidative stress, decreased immunity, traumatic brain injury, increased pain, inflammation and suffering, disease, and chemical warfare? With congressional funding, this team of scientists went to work to develop and perfect a powerful micronutrient formulation to protect our men and women in uniform with the cooperation of numerous military and university laboratories. These human studies revealed remarkable findings. Reduced oxidative stress while improving immunity in a group of healthy college students in Uruguay. Increased energy, better dynamic gait scores, and improved cognitive ability among Marines suffering with traumatic brain injuries after only 4 weeks of MMF use. Reduced CAT scan-induced double-strand DNA breaks by 58%, and in just 24 hours returned the individual to their baseline levels. And an 86% reduction in the development of neurodegenerative symptoms in living tissues. These were profound scientific results, even to the scientists who were working on the formula. MMF is the perfect food supplement, but it is nothing like any other supplement. MMF is patented, clinically validated through numerous human studies, the first formula to address health threats at the genetic level, the most powerful micronutrient antioxidant formula available, and proven to be safe through more than a decade of human use and double-blind placebo studies. much the same as human milk that provides perfect immunological protection, perfect nourishment, perfect fuel for energy to growing human babies, and is critical to efficiently building their brains, bones, organs, and tissues as they begin their life. MMF, the perfect food supplement, delivers the perfect combination of micronutrients, the perfect quantity of each micronutrient, and the pre-metabolized natural biological isoform of these powerful micronutrients directly to our genes, giving us the same nourishment and fuel for energy, promoting more restful sleep, neutralizing free radical damage to reduce oxidative stress, supercharging the immune system to prevent disease, and potentially restoring the genetic function, vitality, and energy to what it was before we were even born. It is now universally accepted by scientists that free radical damage is the primary cause of almost all human disease, and is a major culprit in the aging process. It is estimated that 62 million Americans suffer with cardiovascular disease, 5.3 million have dementia, and about 500,000 Americans struggle with neurodegenerative diseases. My own daughter has Down syndrome, a destructive disease much more than a syndrome. Down syndrome often means having a shorter life, because these exceptional children struggle with massive free radical damage created just by their being alive. As a consequence of her cellular metabolism, I knew that my daughter was forming dangerous compounds that lead to excessive amounts of the deadly peroxyl radical, one of the free radicals most often linked to cancer. As her mother, I knew she desperately needed breast milk, and sacrificed my own time to breastfeed her for more than 4 years, giving her this life-saving, perfect baby food to increase her chance for a healthier and a longer life. MMF neutralizes the free radical damage caused by excessive sunlight, ionizing radiation, water and air pollution, toxic chemicals, endocrine disruptors, and food additives. 3 of the most powerful antioxidants found in MMF are N-acetylcysteine, known to boost glutathione levels, the body's natural antioxidant that begins to decrease as we mature, naturally reduces cholesterol, and decreases oxidative stress that is a precursor to disease. Alpha-lipoic acid, known as the universal antioxidant, regenerates other antioxidants such as vitamin C and E, increases glutathione levels, and with vitamin E offers profound protection against radiation. CoQ10 is known to improve immunological functioning, provide energy, and reduce muscle pain. These powerful antioxidants work in combination with the other essential micronutrients, such as d-alpha-tocopherol succinate that works better in combination with d-alpha-tocopherol or vitamin E, minerals such as magnesium, calcium, selenium, and chromium, and the other phytonutrients in MMF, repairing the ionizing radiation effects of cell phones, CAT scans, airplanes, and a depleting ozone layer to restore our youthful vitality, energy, and health. MMF accomplishes this restoration primarily because this is not a multivitamin. It is the natural biological isoform of these micronutrients. When you eat a complex carbohydrate, such as a simple apple, there are bulky vitamin compounds within the apple that your body must digest or break down to use as fuel for energy. The research scientists working on the MMF formula were able to pre-metabolize the micronutrient ingredients in MMF, creating the natural biological isoform that rushes through the bloodstream within minutes, inserting into the chemical reactions that code for the proteins that regulate and maintain our bodies and rapidly repair the genes deep within our cells. If you could sit down each day to a perfect meal of superfoods, with the perfect combination of micronutrients, with no heavy metals or other contaminating toxins, without having to metabolize or break down these foods, and receive the healing power of these nutrients deep within your cells at the genetic level, then you would feel the nutritional healing and restorative power of nature found within MMF, the perfect food supplement. Dr. Kedar Prasad, the primary scientist involved with the creation of MMF, cautions in his writings that MMF is most effective when accompanied by the lifestyle medical approach of eating a whole food plant-based diet, practicing meditation, engaging in regular exercise, getting restful sleep, and not smoking or drinking alcohol. As a practicing professional helping many with health issues, I'm often asked questions from those taking MMF. Some of the most commonly encountered are, why do I have dizziness and headaches? Why am I feeling nauseated? I am suffering with reflux. What can I do? Why am I constipated? Why do I have diarrhea? I can't sleep. At first my blood sugars dropped, then they begin to rapidly go up. Why? I don't feel anything when I take MMF. Everyone else is seeing rapid results, sometimes in hours. Why am I not getting better from my disease? Many of these questions concern levels of toxicity and the healing response referred to as a Herxheimer reaction. I advise these people to keep taking the MMF, drink more water, reduce stress through meditation practices, avoid watching violent television before going to bed, cut back on eating saturated fats and excessive sugars. When people say they feel nothing, it's often because they're not following dosage instructions, or they are relatively healthy, and MMF is working at the genetic level, preventing future disease that's often not felt at the conscious level. MMF has a 12-hour half-life and is a standalone formula, with the only recommended addition of taking omega-3 fish oils 2 hours away from MMF, and avoiding other supplements that contain vitamins and minerals to maximize the effects of MMF. MMF does not interfere with medications, but if possible, they should be taken 2 hours away. The dosage depends upon weight and age. Adults above 100 pounds should take the adult dosage of 4 capsules daily, or 2 in the morning and 2 at night, 12 hours apart. Teenagers who are between 50 and 99 pounds should take half the adult dosage, or 2 capsules daily, or 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Children between 20 and 49 pounds should take 1 capsule daily, or half a capsule in the morning and half a capsule at night. And infants who are being formula fed should be given a quarter capsule morning and night in 4 ounces of water, 12 hours apart. The research scientists who created MMF indicate that it takes 3 full months of ingestion to fully saturate the body tissues. Some have such a high level of toxic damage that it may take much longer to reverse these serious illnesses. If you experience a Herxheimer reaction or a healing response to the MMF supplement, the following steps may help you. First, take MMF with food to enhance the absorption rate. If you feel nauseated, empty the capsules into yogurt or a drink. Stir well and drink or eat immediately. Remain hydrated. Drink half your body weight in ounces daily. Keep the bowels moving. If constipated, drink prune juice or take a safe, gentle, natural laxative, such as 1 to 2 capsules of Nature's Way Naturalax 3 with aloe, until your symptoms disappear. Rest and get plenty of sleep. Allow your body to heal. Reduce strenuous exercise until your symptoms disappear. If possible, get 20 to 30 minutes of sunshine daily, and take a hot bath with 1 heaping tablespoon each of yellow dock and burdock root herbal powders, adding hot water continually while soaking for at least an hour. The true brilliance of this formula is that those of us who cannot digest or metabolize gluten, vitamin B-rich foods, potassium-rich foods, and who needlessly suffer from celiac disease, MTHFR genetic issues, kidney disease, and other metabolic disorders can now receive the essential micronutrients we so desperately need at the genetic cellular level to restore and maintain health with no side effects. MMF is only available from Engage Global, who hold the patent and the exclusive rights to manufacture and internationally distribute MMF through their independent distributors. I encourage you to visit my website, www.hodsoncustomdiets.com, or call me at 801-735-8445 to learn more about this revolutionary scientific discovery and to receive professional assistance in your healing journey and further specific help when dealing with medical conditions while taking MMF to ensure your success in achieving perfect health, providing you with a healthy sense of well-being and a peace of mind for the rest of your life. This beautiful Otomi baby takes me back in time to when I first discovered a simple people who were sustained through their own hard labor to harvest the abundance of this earth. I will be forever grateful for the nutritional knowledge I gained through my journey into the world of the Otomi, an indigenous native people who know more than we do about the power of nature and the miracle of life. Based on my personal and professional experience with MMF, we now have this same knowledge and power in our own hands. To legally protect us, I need to clarify that the statements in this presentation have not been evaluated by the FDA, and this product is not meant to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure disease. Collaboration with the previously mentioned organizations does not necessarily constitute endorsement. All rights are restricted to their prospective owners. Again, please visit www.hodsoncustomdiets.com or call me at 801-735-8445 for professional assistance with MMF dosage instructions, Herxheimer responses, taking MMF with certain medical disorders, and to help you to be successful in your journey toward achieving perfect health. Please get back to the person who shared this perfect food supplement with you and say thank you for introducing me to the most powerful antioxidant micronutrient formula on the earth.